Hey, first grade. So today we are going to be learning about how to use addition to subtract. We're going to talk about related facts, which remember that's addition and subtraction facts that have the same number. So we're going to start out with this problem right here. And the problem says 13 minus 8 equals, we're trying to figure that out. So let's think about it. When we are going to, in this lesson, again, use addition to help us start our subtraction problem. So starting out with our problem, we need to figure out what our whole and what our part is. All right, we only have a whole and we only have a part here. So looking at this, I know that 13 is my whole because 13 is bigger than 8. So I'm going to write 13 in my whole spot. And then my part right here is 8. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use addition to help us subtract. So going down to here, up here, I have 13 as my whole, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my chips here. So I'm going to make an addition problem here. To kind of switch it around, because remember before we had 13 minus 8 equals, which we haven't found out yet. So I'm going to change it into an addition problem. 8 plus, trying to figure that out, equals 13. So now we need to figure this out. We're going to ask ourselves again, remember our equation in the beginning. Our equation in the beginning was 13 minus 8 equals blank. We're trying to figure out what that is. Let's think about it. So remember, a sum is the answer you get when you're adding. So which number is the sum in this addition problem? What number is the sum in the addition problem? Yes, it's 13. So the part missing in our addition problem is the same missing part in the subtraction problem. So right here, you see it's missing, and right here and right here. It's the same part that is missing. So let's find the missing number using a part whole map, which is what I have right here. All right. Which equations does this model show? Is it going to show my subtraction, or is it showing my addition? It does show both. It shows 13 minus 8, and then it also does 8 plus the number we're trying to find equals 13. So we need to figure out what are the parts in this model. So let's look. So I'm going to pause this real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. All right, now looking at it, what is this equation showing us? And what are my parts? So again, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. And we're going to talk about it again. So remember, I had my whole, which was 13. All right, I had a part which was 8. What is my new part? In red? Yes, it is 5. So looking here, I need to figure out, okay, does it go into my equation correctly? Let's try it. We're going to start with 8 and count up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we figured out that 8 plus 5 equals 13, which is the same as if we did a subtraction problem, 13 minus 8 equals 5. So this has helped us being able to use our part mat in helping us figure out what our missing part is. I'm going to go ahead and do another problem with you, but this time I want to work together and try it together. Let me pause it and then get that up for you. All right, here is our equation. We have 15 minus 6 equals the number we're trying to find. All right, so we need to figure out again, what is my whole? So real quick, go ahead and jot this down, write it down so you have it so we can do it together. And again, that big circle at the top is my whole. Then we have our two parts at the bottom. If you need to pause, that's perfectly fine. Anytime during the videos, if you have to pause, you can. All righty, so our whole, it is the bigger number because 15 is bigger than 6. And I'm subtracting there, so it's not going to be bigger than, the number's not going to be bigger than 15. So 15 is my whole, and 6 is my one part. All right. So now I need to figure out what is in this spot right here. All righty. So bringing up my chart, I put this side as blank because we don't know what it is. We know our one part is 6, and then we know that our whole is 15. So we need to go ahead and figure that out. But I need to turn this subtraction sentence in a subtraction equation into an addition equation. So I know that one of my parts is 6. All right. I'm adding a number I don't know yet. And I know that I'm going to get to 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep going until I get to 15. I'm going to start at 6 and I'm going to add to 15. All right, so I'm going to start at 6 here and I'm going to add till I get to 15. So 1, 2, I'm sorry. Starting at 6, counting on. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what I did is I started at the whole that I knew. I started at my 6 and I counted on to help us. So let's try it again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to count how many red I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my other part is a 9. So with taking that subtraction problem, that subtraction equation, and making it into an addition equation helps me find out what my missing part is, what I'm missing in my equation. So 6 plus 9 equals 15. And the same with 15 minus 6 equals 9. So this next problem I'm going to go ahead and put up on the board. This is for you to figure out. After you're done figuring it, you can pause me. After you're done figuring it out, then you can go ahead and we'll work it out and see if you got the right answer. All right, so this one looks a little different because I have a number instead of the little circles. So I want you to go ahead and figure out the problem. 18 minus 8 equals, and that number. Go ahead and figure that out. When you're ready, go ahead and unpause and we'll go. All right, so you got your answer to your problem. 18 minus 8 equals, and let's figure it out. So the first thing that I want to do is I drew my part whole mat just to help me. Again, you can go ahead and you can draw pictures if you need. I have my number bond here to help me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead real quick and I'm going to figure out my whole. My whole is the biggest number here, so I'm going to put my 18. That's my whole. My part that we know of is 8. So I'm going to turn this equation, 18 minus 8, into an addition equation. All right, so 8 plus, I don't know yet, equals 18. So we don't know that part yet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do circles that help me, just so that can help me, and I'm going to figure out what 8 plus what equals 18. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. So 8, 9, 10, real quick. Again, I'm starting at 8 and I'm counting on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. All right, I'm going to check one more time. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. So I'm going to count how many I have right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty, so that's saying that my part is 10. I'm going to check. I'm going to actually start with 10 and add on because it's my bigger number. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 8 plus 10, I'm sorry. Yep, 8 plus 10 equals 18. So we figured out that missing part was 10. So 18 minus 8 equals 10 also. So you should have gotten 10. Awesome. All righty, first grade. Awesome job today on using addition to subtract. I'll see you later.